Hello there, Maria. All right, fantastic work. Let's have a look. So the graph shows a survey of the World Pet Organization analyzing the number of pet owners in 7 countries in a space of 8 years. So I skipped this because it wasn't entirely necessary. Second, we don't need capital P here. Third, we're using American spellings, and that's fine. Just use American spellings in the rest of the essay, or use British spellings from the beginning and use them from the rest of the essay. What I'm saying is use one or the other, don't mix them. And this is a great way to start your essay because you didn't tell the story, you just gave you just explained what it is. You didn't say anything about the changes, about the falls, the rises, whatever. So that's a very good way to start. Wales, the number, okay, I wouldn't have started like this. I would have said, in Wales, the number steadily increased until reaching 180,000 units in 1993, with a relevant fall in 1995, slipping back to the levels of 1990. Okay, so that's good. Here's a tip. If you could have found a country with a similar pattern, that would have been fantastic, because then you could have killed 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. You could have said, in England and Wales, the number steadily increased, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well done. Be careful, we can't put a decimal place here. It has to be a comma. Okay, in Canada in 1991, there was a significant rise to 200,000 units, comma, followed by a plummet to nearly half that amount at 110,000. Okay, so if we use structures like nearly half that amount, almost tripled, almost doubled, then we're showing more grammatical structures, and that's going to help you score points considerably. So after a plummet to 130,000, well done for using plummet, the number increased suddenly with a slight fall in 1995. Good. Once again, if we could have combined that, even just by saying, and reached a similar number to America in 1995 at 150,000, whatever. Okay, America had, we can learn how to use, I would do some research and learn how to use these semicolons. It's not the best way to start like this. Okay, regarding America, during the first 2 years, there was an upward trend. Can you see there's like different structures we can use that make it easier to read, easier to follow? Okay, 1995, a dramatical dip. Be careful with short sentences. Short sentences are good, but use them very sparingly, just perhaps 1 or 2. Okay, in Ireland, the number was inferior compared to the other countries. Okay, the smallest, or was the smallest? If it was the smallest, it's a good opportunity to use the superlative and put it in there. In Ireland, we can Ireland witnessed the smallest amount of pet owners, especially in 1991, where there was a modest fall. Okay, so let's see, a modest fall in 1991 and a sharp rise in 1992. Stability between 1995 and 1996. Once again, we could have used like followed by, preceded by, ending up with. All these different kind of phrases are useful to help you structure your writing. And then at the end, we could say a summary sentence like, overall, each country in the Anglosphere varied greatly. Perhaps the most dramatic changes can be seen in America, whereas the most stable country was Ireland. I don't know if it was Ireland, but can you see? We're just given an overall summary there, and that just clearly indicates to the examiner that we've finished the essay. Okay, now if you are struggling with your academic task 1, there's a whole course dedicated to it at sentenceguide.com. If you buy the sentence guide, you'll get 8 essay corrections, and we can focus entirely on task 1 or just on task 2, whichever you fancy. And yeah, you get lots of support and motivation to help you prepare for the IELTS. And if you get it in the next 24 hours, Maria, I'll give you the speaking course for free as well, and that's worth about €30. So have a look at sentenceguide.com and then let me know what you think. All the best.